Hey everybody, lately I've come across some really interesting YouTube videos, as I'm sure you have, and I would think, well, gee, you know what? I'd love to learn from this video, but wow, it's also really, really long. And one of those videos was this one. It is entitled, Here's How I Would Make 100,000 in 6 months with a small channel. She means YouTube channel, and it's by this YouTuber by the name of her channel too. It's Sunny Lenarduzzi. Sunny Lenarduzzi. I actually highlighted her name here, put it on the big screen. See, there it is. Here's how I would make 100,000 in 6 months with a small channel. Now, no, I'm not going to turn her video on and get a copyright problem going or anything like that. But I was wondering, how can I really quickly find out the basic gist of what she's saying? So I started looking at it for 15 minutes, and I thought, that's too long. So I thought, wait a minute, the chapters, there's intro, identify your ideal viewer, ask what they need, form your what's called conversation strategy, then packaging, analyze. Remember then there's well, hold on a second. Once you hit that little button, it goes really gets away from you, right? Then it says view all. So I just press view all. I missed that. View all. Okay, so I pressed view all and went up, and it's not giving me all. That's interesting. So at any rate, I've got the packaging, the content, and then you're going for that which converts. That's what she's got over here, which converts. Then views over subs. So you're looking at for viewers over subscribers. Productize. Remember that content is king. Analyze and adjust. Scale and grow. And that's it. That's it. So I've got the basic contents of what she's saying. But whatever. And then there's also, of course, this part which reads right here. Okay, you comment case study below to get exclusive access to the full breakdown of how our client made $100,000 in 30 days with just 96 subscribers. Discover how one of our clients generated $100,000 in just 30 days on YouTube with only 96 subscribers, she writes. And without creating any new content, let the simple tweaks that turn their exciting videos, learn the simple tweaks that turn their exciting videos into a powerful income-generating machine. In this video, we'll break down the exact steps you need to take to monetize your small YouTube audience, achieve consistent revenue, and build a business that scales. Stick around to see how you can make 6 figures, she writes, 6 figures. And with a small targeted audience, and turn YouTube into a profitable business as well. Don't forget to comment case study for free access to the full breakdown. Interesting. Now, I'm trying this, right? And I'm getting a couple of viewers, but I'm starting with my base. But I'll tell you what I've learned from this real quick. First of all, as she says, you have to you teach something. So she's teaching us how to make, she would make $100,000 in 6 months with a small channel. She's also saying that you have to, first of all, talk about something, and you're presenting frequently asked questions, and you're answering the questions. There's the questions that you post, and you're answering them essentially. And then you're always engaging with the audience, you're always looking, you're always making a point, and it's always something that you're talking about that they need. So it could be how to make soup, how to fix a car, How-to videos are very, very popular. And that's essentially what it is. After that, it's you analyze, adjust, and repeat, right? I get that. But what I also got was, okay, you have to teach something. You have to show people something. I have some videos like that, but I think that, I don't know what else she did, but there are YouTube, sometimes I get the impression the YouTube algorithm just isn't working right for me. But what I figured out is it does work right for me for certain keywords that I have a long history of producing content on. Like, for example, Oakland or the NFL games. And it reminds me of something else I learned in another video that I saw, and it is go back to YouTube Studio. Over the lifetime of your videos, you're going to adjust it for that, and then see what your top videos are, and those are the videos that have made you the most money, and start there again. I didn't try that under the assumption that YouTube had changed the algorithm and I couldn't get those viewers back. So I'm thinking, maybe try that. Because what I was doing was daily, and I still do that to an extent, daily news videos about topics, right? Particularly in politics. But that was great when YouTube was smaller. Now YouTube is huge. There are 165 million YouTube channels. But with all that, there are only 2 million channels that are YouTube partners, like Zenny62. So you would say, oh, great, you still have the rule of the kingdom, right? Well, not really. You want to know why? Because I have 163 million other channels that are not partnered, that are standing in the way, making their own content, gumming up my ability to rule the roost. Because why? There are more channels to attract eyeballs. That's why. It was great when it started off in 2005, and well, really 2006 for me, even though my first channel, Zenny Abraham, was in 2005. I didn't really get going until 2006 in Zenny62, which you're watching right now, right? And you would say, what was it that hit then? Topics. There are also tricks. For example, some people would use in their thumbnails photographs of attractive women. That was the trick back then. And the funny thing about it is that you have these so-called journalists today who, one of them were taking a snarky look at my YouTube channel and said, we have these photographs of women and all this. Well, that was what you had to do in order to gain views. Used a photograph of a woman that was attractive for a topic, and it brought the person into the channel, and then they paid attention to the other videos that you really wanted them to comment on, which were generally political. That's how you did it. The video that I have that is still my highest grossing video is called The British Government Teaches Sex to Students. This is what they were doing at the time. Youngsters, okay? And I was not happy about the news, and I made a video making my point. But the initial video was not getting any views. So what did I do? I thought, okay, well, I'll use a thumbnail photograph of a woman in the middle of it. Just her face, nothing else, okay? And it worked. It went from being a non-performing video to a video that amassed 10.2 million views. It was a staunch moneymaker for my channel for a long, long time, or until YouTube changed the algorithm and basically took away the punch bowl. Boo. All right? So my point is, there are other little tricks there that you have to find. Like right now, I'm not getting any views by talking to you about this, and it could simply be that this isn't in my niche. Now, maybe if I talk about the Raiders and their problems, I'll start goosing it up. Or maybe if I talk about the Raiders in the form of a how-to about something. Because I'm still trying to find that. Well, I'm not trying to, because at one point, as I told you, I found the secret way. And that was the way where, like I said, you use thumbnails that people were more likely to click on, and generally those thumbnails had to do with something risque. That's human nature. And unfortunately, Google and YouTube spent a lot of years trying to ferret out human nature from YouTube search or YouTube view or watch performance through the algorithm. Boo. Anyway, you get the idea what I was saying, I hope. If you don't, ask me. I'll make another vlog to answer it. I'll see you all later.